Hey everybody, I'm Howard, and this is Otter's Corner. I want to go a little light today. I realize the Christmas holiday is coming upon us. People are busy. It's the weekend before Christmas. We have company coming over today too, and I just wanted to touch base. This is nothing deep. I'm going to talk about myself a little bit again. Don't like to do that, even though I've done it twice now. I know when I'm watching YouTube videos of other people who've gone through the retirement experience. I like when they talk about their personal experience. It was a learning experience for me to hear their experiences. If you can hear what people actually go through in reality, it'll help you prepare, or if you're in retirement, maybe make some adjustments. So, as you can see from the title, I'm going to talk about my first year of retirement and how it went for me. Technically, it's been more than a year. It's been about a year and a half. But we're coming to the year end. Reviewing some financial things, making some changes in my portfolio. We finished doing some high capital cost projects, and I feel like it's a time to reset. New Year's always a time to reset. So I just wanted to sort of review what my path was, and how it worked out in essence. So about a year and a half ago now, I was working, maybe almost 2 years ago. I decided I was going to retire. I'd been kind of planning it for a couple of years, didn't tell anybody. We were working at home because of COVID, and this was March of 22. And I gave my notice to my boss, and I said, "Hey, I lived in the Phoenix area at the time. Um, I'm moving to Florida. I'm going to give you 4 months notice. I'm going to work in Florida from home for 4 months. Take it or leave it. I'm giving you enough notice to, at least try to replace me." And it was at the time where they were moving back into the office. But, they were perfectly happy to let me move and work from home. They had all my equipment for me, chair, desk, computer, whatever I needed. And I worked from home. I had been working from home in Phoenix area for a couple years. So the transition over to being home alone all day rather than an office was obviously simple because I had already been doing it. I do okay at home alone. I've always been comfortable by myself, so that was never an issue for me. So, obviously anybody looking to retire is scared. I was I was scared, but it was a informed fright. I thought I knew what I was facing. I thought I knew what retirement would be. It didn't turn out exactly like that. Nothing bad, but it's never exactly what you think. So, my one concern was, like everybody else, how am I going to keep busy? What am I going to do? Well, I thought I was a really lazy person and I can sit around and watch TV and do nothing else for 6 months. So I wasn't really worried about it. And then I'd figure it out. I had some ideas of maybe volunteering or maybe getting a part-time job for fun at someplace I really supported and really liked. Um, Whatever. I didn't have really great plans as to what I was going to do. My wife still works. Whatever the situation was with me, she was going to continue working. That affected us financially, obviously, and you may not be as fortunate. You may both be retired at the same time, or you're alone and you're retiring. So, I understand that. Um, so we bought this house, paid cash for it. You can argue about that decision. Interest rates were obviously, mortgage rates are obviously high. We bought the house about 8 months ago, so I think it was a good decision to pay cash for it. Um, what also happened, right when we bought the house, we needed to replace a lot of things. So I'm going to get a quick list here. We replaced a water heater, a washer, a dryer, a refrigerator, a dishwasher. I put solar panels on the house, 28 solar panels. I bought a lawnmower, a power washer. We repaired the sprinkler system. We repaired the pool pump. We repaired all our glass sliding doors. We repaired the water softener. And we painted the entire interior of the house. So this was a huge chunk of money. Now that's scary, but I think I prepared for it. My plan was we were going to spend a big, not quite as big a chunk as we did. Could have been $30,000, $40,000 less, but there was some buffer built into that. So we bought our patio furniture, we bought a new couch and chairs for the house. So we went a little over, but it's okay. It's okay. I retired at a really bad time when you talk about sequence of return risk. Obviously, inflation was roaring, and inflation is probably worse than stock market ups and downs, but it was a bad time, obviously. The market went down right when I retired, so it was scary. I thought I saved enough, and boom, but I always have confidence the market's going to come back. It might take a year or two or three or whatever it is. Markets are going to come back, and here they are. We're back looking at all-time highs again. My portfolio held up. It's good. I've talked about this before. I don't sell stocks out of my portfolio unless they have a really good year, and then I rebalance. Other than that, I'm not rebalancing right now. I'm moving around to some different funds because I found some lower cost funds. I'm moving things between my Roth, my traditional IRA, my brokerage account, my HSA, but that's really something a little bit different. So, the thing that was really different for me is I was planning to play golf a lot. I love golf. I had time to play maybe once a week, once every other week, and now it's like, okay, here we go. And read the sign behind me. My thought was, I want to be a kid again. When you're 11, 12, 13 years old and you're on summer vacation, I live in the Chicago area, so I'm not going to talk about winter vacation, but during summer vacation, you went out and you played all day. And we played basketball, we played football, we played baseball, we played softball, we played anything that had a ball, and then you hung out with your friends. You went out in the morning, and you came back for dinner, and then whatever it was at night, and that's the life I wanted to lead. I wanted to be a kid again, and it's almost turned out like that. So I consider myself very fortunate. I found a very, very enthusiastic softball community here. Florida is filled with it. I play on a league that plays twice a week in the mornings. There's over 100 guys who show up there every day. We have 8 teams. We have 4 games going every day. I play there 2 days a week. I play at another place 1 day a week. I have monthly tournaments. I have ad hoc tournaments. Probably play 250 to 300 games a year. I'm trying to cut that down. So it's this is trite, but when people say, I don't know before where I found time to work. I didn't have all that softball before, but now I've got it. I wouldn't have time to work. I don't have time for a part-time job. Planted 7 trees in the garden. I built a 300 square foot garden and planted vegetables and fruits and keeping me busy. We got a dog, and that keeps me busy. We walk 5 times a day. We go to the dog park. We play. Sure, do I sit at the TV and watch for 2-3 hours straight? Yeah. Do I fall asleep sometimes? Yeah. It's a really, it may not sound fulfilling to people, but it's a really good life, and I'm comfortable with it, and I like it. I wish my wife could retire, and that'll come up soon, and then we can spend more time doing things. We don't travel as much as she'd like. We don't do a lot of things as much as she'd like, but she works, and she seems to understand that. She understands that. So the bottom line is, if you feel you've saved enough, if you've got enough Social Security down the road, again, I'm not going to take it till 70. I'm bridging it with my savings now. Take the plunge. I'm not telling anybody work till 70 and then start Social Security. Work till 60. Work till 62. Work till 65. Take Social Security at full retirement age. Take it at 70. You don't have to take Social Security right when you retire, but plan. Spend below your means, save, invest, and plan. And it's worked really well for me. I hope this has been somewhat of interest for you. If not, you'll tell me in the comments. Please subscribe, like, comment. Email me. I love the comments. We're having conversations. That's what I really wanted. Other people are having conversations. That's what I really wanted. So, have a great holiday. I'm probably going to take a few days off here because people are busy. Maybe pop back up on Tuesday or Wednesday. Trying to get a list of videos together of things you've suggested. I hear them, I write them down, I schedule them, but I got a lot of stuff. So if you don't hear what you wanted me to talk about, be patient. Hopefully I'll get to it. So again, have a great weekend, have a great holiday, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks. Bye.